back, everyone. Today we're going to sublimate on some 100% polyester sweatshirts, hoodies mind you, and we have already printed out some designs for someone who's working in Color Street and they're interested in having a custom shirt of their own using all of the pre-approved colors, of course. So, after printing these images out on a sublimation printer onto sublimation paper, we will go ahead and turn our press to 385 degrees and set it for 60 seconds. We're going to go to File, Print, choose our printer. I have it as Super 13 by 19 Sublimate, meaning that it will be on premium presentation paper matte for your paper type. Quality settings will be on high. We'll keep the print preview on, jump over to the more options screen tab, and we will set our color correction to custom. And then we'll go to advanced, select ICM, hit OK. Keep that mirrored image on, hit OK, print. There's our print preview, looks pretty good to me. Go ahead and click on print. It'll be sent out to the machine. And here we have our Color Street logos and such being printed on our Epson ET-15000 that has been converted into a sublimation printer. What we're doing now is going around each of our cut out images and we're making sure to tear along those same edges for a soft transition when we go to press the image. Sometimes when you press, even the thickness of the paper will show as a crease mark on your apparel. Now we lay out the shirt. We'll press it quickly so that way it takes out the moisture and any wrinkles. Alright, so we'll lay our sweatshirt out on our work area here. And then we'll line up from armpit to armpit seam. Some people like to use the top of the hoodie pocket. If you follow that and make sure that's straight, it will also work. We have this template that measures from the collar, and that'll help us take our image and line it up properly. I always like to make sure I'm at least 3 inches down from the collar and starting the top of the image. Now that I have it exactly where I want it, take that down. Remember, you're going to want to put paper, butcher paper, something like that on the inside so that way the image doesn't bleed through the shirt and end up showing on the back side. We'll be doing the same for the back too. Now we just got to stand by and wait for the heat. And by that I mean we're waiting for this heat press to warm up. Remember, we want it set for 385 degrees, 60 seconds. Now we can bring the hoodie over to the heat press. Now we gotta double check and make sure that the paper is still in between the layers of the sweatshirt. And then we'll go ahead and cover this with either some printer paper or some butcher paper. That'll capture any of the bleed. And then we put a Teflon sheet over the top. We ensure that we are at 385 degrees for 60 seconds. Make sure the strings are out of the way. And we press.
Now we're going to go right into pressing an image onto the rear side of this shirt right away. Be sure you have paper inside the sweatshirt in case the ink bleeds.
Once everything's flat and out of the way, make sure you have some fresh, new, unused paper or butcher paper to cover this entire image so that way it does not bleed through onto the top surface. And then we'll place
Teflon sheet.
on the top of that and press for 60 seconds at 385 degrees. Remove the Teflon, remove the protective paper layer, then we'll move this over to the table. Alright, now we will remove this and inspect the image. That turned out very bold and vibrant as well. Beautiful. We're gonna put the Color Street logos on the arm sleeves next. Alright, so grab the shoulder, and we'll let the rest of the shirt kind of go off the edge of the table here. Hold it with my hips. Try and stretch it out like this. We'll measure 3 inches down from this seam, and then we can center our image. I like to put the measuring tape there, and then I'll center my image right about here. And then I have to roll up a piece of paper, stick it in my arm sleeve like so. Just let it expand. This way it doesn't bleed through. And then we'll bring it over to the heat press. Don't forget to put the protective piece of paper down. Don't forget to put the Teflon sheet down. And press. Ooh, that's hot, hot, hot. Alright, let's see what we got. Pretty darn good. Alright, check that out. Dreamer front logo, followed by the Color Street logo on the arms, and the large quote on the back. Alright, and that's how we sublimate onto a hooded sweatshirt. You guys have a wonderful evening.